Hello, channel members. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment. I wanted to do this little video, and I thought about making it a short, and I thought about sharing it with everybody. But I had this weird feeling to just do this as a channel members, and it doesn't reach as many people, clearly, because we don't have like millions of people on the channel memberships yet. But I felt like it was important. And for many of you, you know that I took a few days off. My daughter was in the hospital. She had surgery and whatnot. And in the process, Sunday was 2 weeks ago that I quit smoking. And I'm not coming here to the table as like some self-righteous, I quit, you should quit, everybody needs to quit, becoming a smoking Nazi kind of thing. But, part of this spiritual path is the mind, the body, the spirit. And the one thing that I've come to learn over the years in doing this is our bodies are usually the last things that we really start to put focus on. And we see it like as, well, I'll do self-care, I'll take a bubble bath, or I'll paint my nails, or I'll go get my hair done. But the body is also our temple, right? The body is the temple space. Over the years, I had smoked and I had started and I'd stopped and I'd quit for years and I'd pick it up again and I would do the whole thing. And, especially ladies, if you go to the lady doctor, we'll call her or him, they tell you don't, quit smoking by 35. Quit that stuff by 35. And I'm past that point. And I always was like, in my smoker addict mind, right? Because we are addicts in our own right. The addictive brain goes, oh, I've got time. You've got time until you don't have time, right? And what I've come to learn, I had to send out a few emails over the weekend and postponing a few appointments because I wasn't feeling the best. And if you look at the video, I think it was from Thursday of last week, the weekend message for Scorpio, I said, I was getting the sniffles, you could hear it. Didn't sound the healthiest, and even now you can kind of hear it in my voice and my nose. And I was like, oh, it's the smoker's flu. And then I went into the hospital with my daughter, and we stayed overnight. Of course, we were in observation and whatnot following surgery. And the dry air in there just sent my sinuses crazy. And I was sneezing, and I was running at the nose, and I was just gross. And I thought, oh, God, they're going to think that I've got, like, the COVID or flu or something, and they're going to boot me out of here. But I knew that it wasn't any of those things. I tested for it, and I was good. Come home, and all of a sudden, all the gunk, right? It's a little gross, but all the gunk started to come up. Everything started to drain. All of the purging started to happen. And I realized over the weekend, like, the damage that I had done to my body, my temple, my space, and how much the body takes care of itself, right? Like coughing that stuff up, and just all I'm doing is, hydrating a lot, trying to stay active as much as we can as we are stuck in the house right now with recovery. But all of the things that I do, and then adding to like a healthier diet, a better way of being for myself, right? Just not smoking in general. How much that's helping my body, but meanwhile, the body is so self-supporting and self-loving. So, I'm going to say to you, and I noticed in the comments when I mentioned that I quit smoking, and bear with me, and I'm a little like rabid squirrel kind of feel. A lot of you were like, yeah, I'm trying to quit, or I did quit, or I want to quit. I'm not here to persuade you to do anything. If you are a smoker, or if you know somebody who smokes, and again, I'm not writing the self-righteous, I quit, everybody else should quit. When you're ready, you will. And if you don't, that's up to you, right? I was hard-headed and did my own thing too. We're all there. But I will say to you, if you're younger, do quit ahead of time. Because I remember quitting before, and quitting before versus quitting now has not been the same at all. It's not been difficult, but I noticed the differences in my body's ability to deal with the damage that has been done, right? When you're younger, you're more vital. Things just, you can bounce back overnight. It's like, when you're young, you can have a hangover and be fine the next day. When you're older, that hangover might last 2 days, and you can't open the refrigerator because the light in the fridge hurts your eyes, right? Like it's a different level of hurt. But I would just say to you, like, in all seriousness though, the changes that happen to your body as a result, like it's a very different feel. It's a very different world. I'm thankful for Spirit that kind of kicked me in the butt a couple of weeks ago and said enough is enough, right? I wish I would have done it sooner. I wish I wouldn't have been so Scorpio stubborn fixed sign, hard-headed jackass about it. But I had to find my time, right? My right time to quit for me, for whatever reason that is. Because if we do it for other people, though, too, the likelihood of us maintaining whatever it is not likely to happen, right? We have to do it for ourselves. So, I don't know. I just wanted to share, like, if you're thinking about it, if this is for you, or if you know somebody, just, your body is totally worth it. You are totally worth it. And our addict mind, there's been times, so many times in the past year and a half that I'm like, Monday, that's it, I'm done. That Monday, that Sunday night, I won't buy another pack, I won't do X, Y, and Z, but I did, right? There was some stress, some whatever, right? And I will tell you, like, my biggest thing was that was my downtime, because I'm a workaholic, right? Like, I'm always busy. That gave me a minute to go outside and sit, and I forced myself to do that, right? I found relaxation in that, starting to find healthier habits to relax from, to a way to find yourself to be able to relax easier than needing a fix in the process, right? Because it's a fix. It's a chemical addiction, and it rewires the brain. So a lot of unconditioning myself, right? And I'm gonna say, if I can do it, you can do it too. Of course you can. We're all very, very capable, but it's a good tower for yourself. And not, tell yourself, like, forgive yourself too of, like, any damage that's been done, anything that is very different for you that, didn't used to be as a result of that. But I don't know, I wanted to share that with you. Part of this spiritual journey is we learn things, we go through things, and then we share those things so that other people learn, right? Learn along the way with us, or we can maybe, mitigate a couple of years of bad habits that could, do you good in the long run, whatever that might be. So I don't know, here's to my 2 weeks of doing well with that. And if there's something else, right, it could be anything, it doesn't have to be smoking. We've all got vices. We've all got them. They're just different. So if that is beneficial to you in some way, I hope that it is. And I'm sending you all so much love. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.